What's up, guys? Kev from Kev the Music Critic here, back at it again today. We're gonna be ranking another album that came out this year, January 22nd again, which was 5 days ago, from a little band called Kickin Valentina. Now, I've never heard of this band until now, and I heard their new album, and it's good. It's not like great or amazing. It's good though. Like, the vocals are very gritty. I love the vocal, his vocal style, I guess, which, might not, in like the way he words things, cannot talk, I'm sorry, might not be, like the most original or like the most unique, because I guarantee you I could find another band that sounds just like them, probably somewhere out there. But still, even then, still pretty good. Hold on, let me get a drink real quick. But yeah, great party music. Like, if I'm trying to jam out, have a blast, have a party with some of my friends, I feel like I can put this band on and this album on, and just start jamming out, Drums were a little simplistic, but again, not a big problem there with that. Not a huge problem. Just as well as the bass not being heard, which is also in this band too. I can't really hear the bass that much. There was like one song where I did hear the bass for a little smidge of time, for like a good 20 seconds. I was like, oh, there you are, and then it went away again. I was like, oh, okay, bet. But yeah, the drums were not really that exciting on this album. Guitar parts were good. They were, they weren't, again, great. They weren't phenomenal, like to die for, but they were good. They still sounded good. Had a good sound to them, now, it kept reminding me of like a stereotypical band. Like a band, like when you're going, like when outside people looking at people who like rock or whatever, I feel like they see that. They see like biker guys, trying to sound tough and edgy and cool, and I mean, there's some that are really cool, like, some bands that, of course, are really cool, like, even like old bands like Black Sabbath, from old bands like that to new bands like Avenged Sevenfold. I mean, obviously there are some bands that sound very cool and, but actually are cool. This band was like, it sounded too much like they were trying to be cool and edgy, and it just made them even more not cool and not edgy at all, and more, kind of like, ugh. But my favorite song was the title track of the album, which the name of the album, again, was The Revenge of Rock. That was the last song on the album. I love that song. I gave it a good solid, it was a good solid 9.25, out of 10. It was pretty good, pretty decent song. My least favorite song was the 5th song on the album, called "Looking for Me." I wasn't a really big fan of that one, but it wasn't good. It really, that song I did not like at all. It was not a good song at all, but I've heard worse. I've heard worse things than that song. That's the worst song on the album, in my opinion, but I've heard things way worse than it. Overall, I'd have to give the album I give it a solid 7.75. It was okay. It was okay. Not really amazing or like flat out mind blowing or anything like that. But it was still good, basic sounding, cool rock. And most of it, some of it was cool, and then again, some parts, again, was them trying to, it was like they were trying to be cool, but still kind of like very good rock, is what I'm trying to say. I just think that they should not try so hard to act cool. If they didn't try so hard to act cool, then they'd probably actually be cool. But it sounds like they're trying to be cool, but overall the album's not that bad. And also, if you hear the background music and it's not Kickin Valentina, and you see I deleted it, it's probably got copyrighted. I'm gonna start doing that now. These reviews, if they get copyrighted, I'll just pull them out, change the background music, and throw them back in there. You know, because again, Rain and Kill or Be Killed, those two songs have never been copyrighted, and they're okay with me using apparently. So I'll probably continue to use those. If one does get copyrighted, I'll probably end up taking it down and then put it back up there with that instead of, you know, the band I'm talking about. Usually, now if it has the band I'm talking about, that means it's a good sign. It didn't get copyrighted. You know, most of the time I will use the band in the background, but sometimes it gets copyrighted and you can't do anything about it. So that's why I avoided Wigwam on the Wigwam album review, because my reaction was, you know, copyrighted, which I didn't think, like, which I was gonna use a different song. I was definitely gonna use a different song anyways, but just to be safe, I was like, I'm just not gonna use Wigwam. But yeah, that's it, guys. If you are new, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell if you're new, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next one.